See? Yeah. Try time as opposed to the other stuff. You can't match time, so you stick with just pass. That's the way. Yeah, it's right. It's good. It's not. It's clear, right over. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be tied.
Bright lights sitting gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Lobos will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the UNLV Rebels offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On the ground, it's Thomas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
They'll go to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go right back to the run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Lions. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive.
There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Lions. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Buckley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. At the 45, on his way. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Got it set up on the outside. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Lobos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. At midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Offside for defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Bankston. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They just keep firing. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Right on the money. They make the stop, but the sweep pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the single back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the ground, it's McKinney. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. They'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds in the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral and they made the stop, and they'll park it at the 39. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease to the left. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Gumps. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. Running free. Touchdown, New Mexico. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
28, UNLV, 21.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The Lobos line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Rebels want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Finally corralled and not before. He picked up the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the back. Going to the run. It's Thomas. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They need 1 yard on third down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNLV.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point. And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. That pass is incomplete. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. Fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Rebels offense is back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Takes the handoff. It's Bankston. Crosses the 45. Oh, what a move to get room. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. The Lobos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. There he goes. Touchdown, Lobos. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
New Mexico, 35. UNLV, 20.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hits the open man. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. All wideouts, no backs. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vegas.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
He's got it. They convert the 2, and they take the lead here in the fourth. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense looks as if it's coming. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. These corners backing off a bit. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, New Mexico. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
He's got it for the two-point conversion. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart.
36.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock past the 50, and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Takes it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Lobos! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Lions. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Got it in the middle. It's Gums. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. Points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.